Welcome back, everyone. I am the Depressed Eeyore, and this is Sengoku Gensokyo. Let's continue. So what we got left is Yakumo Residence and the Yakumo Clan. 2 more attacks should do it, though we are actually running low on funding, which is a little bit of a problem. Oh well. So what we're going to go ahead and do is do one more attack. We'll use Team Awesome over here. That should do it. Yukari, you can go there. That should do it. Hey Yukari, doing well? My, hello there Suika. Thank you for all your hard work. And I really deserve it, you know. You ended up making me like a villain and all. Being a bad girl isn't easy. My deepest apologies for that. I'll bring you some of the rarest sake from the outside world to make up for it. That sounds great. I guess you had an even worse time of it, though. Your role was even more unpleasant than mine. It's fine. This kind of role is what I enjoy most. You're really such a weirdo. Though I suppose that if you weren't like that, Reimu wouldn't have been as motivated either. It's all up to her now. Anyway, let's have some fun. You're always sleeping the day away. You need to get some exercise too. I'd honestly rather not if you were to be my opponent. But I suppose I'll need to show my thanks for going along with my plan. You got it. Let me see your full power, Yukari. There's also, I believe, an event involving Yukari and Yuka, but of course I only get one event per turn. Oh wow, she actually has a debuff. Oh, only debuff Chen. Thank you, medicine. All right, close range. There's Luna Child as well. I'm not concerned about Luna Child. What we need to do is deal with Yukari. Right. I could try doing Invitation to Death, but there's a high chance it won't work, and I actually have penalties here as well. Fantastic. Oh, I can increase the attack power for everybody. That is an option. But first, I'll deal with Chen. Hey, Suika. Wow, why'd you go last? Oh well. Pandemonium. Four hits. Of course, you do take, you know, counter-attack damage when you're using that, which is a little troublesome. I could buff everyone's attack, but at this point there's no real point. Everyone else is heavily wounded. Ow. Okay, everyone's nearly dead. Goodbye, Ran. Oh well, I guess I can finish it this way. Oh, so close. Finish it. Alright. very painful. But we got 50 experience out of it. Alright, I could attack one more time, but I actually want to go ahead and just develop, because I need to badly. So let's do that real quick. Trying to see who I can use. Keen and Moko. And you guys. Okay, I at least had enough money, barely enough money to heal everybody that time. And save our game. Alright. Final battle. Who to use? I'm thinking good old classics. Hopefully Flounder doesn't get killed in like 30 seconds. Alright. So, you've managed to come this far, Remo. Yes, I have. Don't you look incredibly satisfied with your work? Oh, with yourself. Of course. Coming all the way here means that you've been quite enamored with my game, haven't you? I have one thing to ask. Go ahead. No one ever knows what you're thinking. You never listen to what others have to say, and you love getting other people involved into your annoying matters. My, that's awfully cruel. But you're not the type to do things without a motive. What is your aim for this whole mess? In other words, what are you planning? As I said, it's just a game for everyone to enjoy. Do you really expect me to believe that after we've come this far? Your intuition is as sharp as ever, I see. I see. Well then, I'm sure you're aware just what you have to do to make me answer that question. Yukari, you're all that remains. Once I defeat you, I'm the winner. Then you will spit everything out. Hehehe. Indeed. Alright then, it's time for my final test for you all. Don't disappoint me. Alright. Ow. Right, take care of Tokiko. For Chen. And I need to get away from everybody. Like, now. Retreat. Ow. Ow. You backed away, that's good. Hey, okay, Chen, I don't need to worry about you or you. Start wearing you down. Ow. Stop hitting Flandra! Bring down Yukari. This is probably a bad idea, but I did it anyway. Gonna take backsies. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to get Marsa's thing to come. Oh well. Start wearing you down. Yeah, I'm in trouble. Ow. Ow. Oh, thank you for casting that buff at the last minute. Ah, that's close. But that's over. Lady Ran. Ugh. Lady Yukari. Remo had defeated Yukari and her Shikigami, the last army who stood in their way. The long and faithful game had finally come to an end. Boo-hoo. I was thinking that maybe I should let you all win slightly, but y'all ended up beating us so badly. I don't think y'all can lose any worse than you have now, that's for sure. That was pretty vicious in the end, but everything's settled now, and this should finish it all. Yes, I'm almost reluctant to say it, but oh well. Congratulations, Remo. You are the champion. Yay! Let's all give a large round of applause. An uneasy atmosphere settled around the area. Yukari had been smiling jovially and clapping, but the intense stares fixated at her quickly made her hand stop. Aha. Ah. You don't like it? Obviously. Well, come on. You don't have to be so angry. You don't have to get so angry about it. It's your turn to explain to everyone here just why you started this whole mess in the first place. Remo, Marissa, and all the other members of the game gathered around Yukari. Those who were sweet-talked into it by her, those who had different expectations, those who realized that Yukari's goal was, everyone had different reasons for joining in. But the common thread was that they were all invited to by Yukari. It was natural for everyone to want to know what exactly the originator of it all had in mind. If you find it difficult to say yourself, would you like me to provide an explanation to everyone else? Well, are you saying you knew it from the start? Oh, please don't worry about me. I suppose I do have to reveal it, though. Yukari seemed to come up with an idea as she gave her skirt a small wipe. After an uncomfortable silence, she finally opened her mouth. It was all a prank from me. Heh, I surprised you all, didn't it? I suppose that's not going to work with you all. We came here with the goal of beating you up, but we know that you wouldn't instigate such a huge incident like this without some ulterior motive. Your intuition is as sharp as ever. Well, at this point, there's no reason to hide it anymore, so I shall kindly reveal it. At this point in time, this place is filled with the best of Gensokyo. I believe everyone is well aware of this fact. Indeed, I am. There isn't anyone stronger than me, after all. Lady, that claim is a bit hard to swallow if you consider your loss to Remo. You should just keep quiet. No one would have noticed if you didn't point it out. Besides, you're wrong. I'm the strongest. Now hold on. That claim is simply inexcusable. The strongest in Gensokyo is clearly none other than me. I'll be the fastest then. Now that's a claim I cannot possibly leave unchallenged. I guess we'd be Gensokyo's best band? I'd be Gensokyo's best doll master. Gah, stop derailing the conversation! Yukari, please continue. Leaving aside who exactly is the strongest for now, it is a fact that everyone is clearly very strong. Yes, perhaps too strong. For a very brief moment, Yukari's face seemed to turn dark from the words she spoke. As she kept talking, her face instantly returned to normal. Yokai cause incidents and Rainbow resolves them, one of the unwritten rules of Gensokyo. It is done so that yokai can continue to display their power. Yukari chose then to pause in her explanation. Was it for emphasis, or was there something else she couldn't say? With Yukari's usual behavior, it was impossible to tell which it was. That's the spell card rules that we came to an agreement to, correct? Were there complaints about it? Not at all. The one-on-one spell card rules proved to be very popular with nearly every yokai. However, there were no rules regarding the incidents at all, and with the yokai slowly regaining their power, yes, the incidents themselves were too much. So you mean, what exactly? Take the Scarlet Mist incident, for example. The mist was so excessive that it flooded over to the outside. The outside could have been alerted to our existence. She's right, Remy. Perhaps we went a little too far. The spring snow incidents covered Gensokyo in unseasonal snow. Humans would be unable to live with no spring, and the ecosystem would have been damaged irreparably. Lady Yuko, that would be us. I didn't know I did something so amazing. That is not something to be happy about, Lady Yuko. My. I suppose so. The Eternal Night incident, causing an incident with the moon, would weaken the power of yokai. That would then affect the balance of power in Gensokyo. And that would be our cue. To be perfectly honest, that possibility never came to my mind. All these incidents have been of far too large a scale, and they have threatened the safety of Gensokyo. If this trend continues, soon enough, Gensokyo will be destroyed. Is that what you're trying to say? Good, you got my point quickly. And that is why I came up with this whole affair. I started a Gensokyo scale battle game and involved every powerful person. It would give an outlet for all that power. It would be controlled and kept within Gensokyo and affect nothing else. Brilliant, wasn't it? Hold up, you've been speaking this whole time on your reason for getting everyone here involved in your plan. Yes, I have. Is something wrong? So that means when you said at the start that you would make a wish come true, that was a lie? If I didn't say something like that, no one will want to participate. Damn it, that was all a... Marissa fell to the floor, depressed and dejected, as if the entire world had crumpled on top of her. But despite her crestfallen expression, no one said a word. My. That hit you hard, didn't it? Well, it may have been a false incentive, but I don't believe I told a lie either, did I? What do you mean? After all, the eventual winner gets what they most desire, to be able to proclaim themselves the winner of... That isn't going to fly, is it? Of course it won't. Just what were you going to wish for anyway? Ain't it obvious? I would have wished for... Dear me, aren't you talking about rewards and wishes far too prematurely? Who's that? An unknown person's voice suddenly rang out above their heads. Everyone faced upwards to see nothing but blue sky at first, but slowly a shadowy figure began to materialize. Oh no, it's Circles! My name is Circles, and I have been waiting for you. Hey, quit it! There's no need to hide my name anymore. Terribly sorry about that. All these people around made me a little nervous. Let's try this again. My name is Shinki, the goddess Makai. I have endured the worst, hiding in the shadows waiting for this moment. Good to see you again, Reimu and Marissa. Hey, Reimu, do you know her? Why ask me? She called your name, too. I've got no clue either. Little Yumiko was right. This whole affair would have ended if we just stared and waited. I think it would have been better that way. How could you say that? You have been surveying Gensokyo for a long time, waiting for this exact moment to come to pass. No matter what you say, I'm afraid it's already ended. You won't be getting the good ending if you ignore us. Reimu, Marissa, we challenge you to a battle. Ugh. I don't want to. We only just finished this whole mess. I just want to go home. Total agreement here. Alright, I wish for that strange lady to go away. Hehehe. Let's see if you can say that again after watching this. Everyone, how's the operation going? Shinki spread her arms and 5 distortions appeared in the sky above. The distortions were connected with areas quite familiar to those present. Oh my. This is Sarah. The target point Agukiyokuro has been captured. Ah, that's... Lady Shinki, Muinzuka has been successfully occupied. What? The magic force in the interior is under control now. No way, ours too? This is Yuki. You've taken Inte. How? Lady Shinki, this is the SDM top floor. There are no abnormal... There's nothing to report. This is... And Hakai Shrine, hehe, this shall be mine. My children are excellent, are they not? Well, will you still be all laid back at our challenge now? What's your aim? Our aim? For us to be forgotten is the same as no longer existing. My children and my world will not disappear so easily. I'll be waiting at the shrine, Reimu. For you and Marissa especially. For you two who completely forgot us, I'll make sure that'll never happen again. If somehow you manage to defeat all my children, you may come to the shrine. Then I shall be your opponent. Don't keep me waiting. Farewell. The talkative Shinki returned from the distortion she came from, and disappeared within. There then became deathly quiet. Yukari, what's your excuse for this? Wait a second, I didn't do anything. And for once, I'm not lying. We just received word from the rabbits. Inte appears to have fallen into their hands, indeed. So it's probably the same for the other locations as well. Good grief, just when I thought it was finally going to calm down around here. Makai and Gensokyo. This will be a war unlike all the playing we've been doing up till now. They really didn't like you all forgetting them. Actually, I think something's trying to come back to me, but my mind keeps rejecting it for some reason. I don't care if they're from Makai or not. They must be very prepared to think they could do what they want here. We have an incident on our hands now. Do your best. You're the one who started all of this. Anyway, let's tidy up and resolve this quickly. Let's see what we've got. Gensokyo had been unexpectedly attacked by the forces of Makai. Yukari's game would not end until they are chased out of Gensokyo once and for all. The curtain has risen for the final act for Rainbow's army. Makai has fallen. We got 3 prisoners. Makai Goddess Army has came and they took over all these places. Alright. So, we're back to the final. This is the final phase of everything, and wow, we have no money. Losing these places actually really hurt, because a lot of these places are very high power and stuff like that. Alright. Now, something to note, there's a character for each of these. We cannot attack the Hakare Shrine until after we clear out these other 5 places. And every time you defeat one of these areas, the person that's guarding it, or the persons guarding it, will actually be available for the other areas. So it's going to get more and more difficult to take over areas each time you do it. But at the same time, if you take over a place that's easier, like, I don't know, this place, which has young Alice. By the way, that was young Alice. She will be available for combat for all the other areas as well, which can be very annoying. Alright, the question is who should we fight first? I wouldn't mind going after the Scarlet Devil Mansion. But our biggest issue is the fact we don't have any money, because I've leveled up so much that everything's just so freaking expensive now. Also, we got some new characters we needed to go ahead and swap in. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead. Actually, is there any events that I need to worry about? I haven't checked in like forever. Nope, no events. Okay. There is like one more event that we do need to trigger, but I guess we haven't seen it yet. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and fire Lyrica. There is a special event involving Sarno for one of these battles, but I'm just not going to use her, so I'm going to go ahead and fire her as well. At this point, there's not really much room to goof around. And I'm going to go ahead and drop Letty as well, because I don't need her either. Hopefully they didn't have any items. Alright, prison. Go ahead and get level 29, that's pretty good. So, Yakumu phrase, attacks from the user will randomly decrease the target's stats. So yeah, when Yukari does melee attacks, she has a chance to just randomly debuff you by a ton. Rand's special ability increases all user stats, and then the user and Chin's stats will just randomly change. So we're gonna go ahead and just go in order here, start persuading. Alright, that should be good. Ah, Reimu. I knew you would come. Of course I would. I have so many questions for you to answer. You better answer all of them properly. Questions, Didn't I explain already? Instead of an incident, not that part. I'm talking about those people who just showed up and took over my shrine. Why did they appear? Now, do calm down first. It's true that they were outside my predictions. Who would have thought that the residents from the old world would pop out now? The old world? Oopsie, just forget that. Anyway, this incident was extremely surprising to me as well, so I can't explain much about them. Huh, seems you aren't lying at least. Fine, but since you helped create this whole situation, you better help resolve it too. Me? Alright, I'll help you all out. Oh my, what's wrong? You look like you were expecting there to be one more step on the staircase, but there wasn't, so you ended up tripping onto your face. What a contrived analogy. Well, I just didn't think you would go along with it. Go along with what I said so obediently, that's all. My, that's awfully rude. My game had already finished, yet someone forcefully added an extra time period. It's naturally my job to settle it, don't you think? I can't decide if your intentions are noble or not. And of course, I would like to see if my objective was fulfilled in the end. Are you still plotting something? Who knows? Anyway, call me whenever you need me. Bye-bye. Ah, Yukari, I still have... At least let me leave on my own, jeez. As Rainbow fell through the gap that opened beneath her feet, only Yukari remained. A smile played on her lips as she recalled all the events that had occurred. The fact that she's gotten this far is proof that she's changed. Heh. It seems it was a success. So Yuka, you did your job perfectly as well. Now all that's left is to take a look at things up close. Yay! Okay, so we got Yukari, let's go ahead and get Ran. Because why not? New items I can get? Nope. Just the Damaku pill. I do have a dowsing rod though, which doesn't help me. Fantastic. Oh, you know what? Hey, Suika. Use this intelligent pill so you can get more defenses. Thank you. Can't use that, can't use that. Okay. Might have to shuffle some items around. Alright. Oh yeah, I was doing something. Where's in? Can't really get Ran, so let's go ahead and get Chen first. Assuming it lets me. So, get those two. Confirm. Yeah? What did you just say? You wanted to borrow my power? Yeah, it shouldn't be a problem, right? It doesn't look like you have anything else to do. How rude, I'm actually really busy. I have to answer when Lady Ran calls and make sure all the cats around here behave. Your strength isn't much compared to Ran, huh? Oh, I'm just starting out. I'll be the one you're comparing people to eventually. You'll get some good training in if you join our army, you know? There are things that only practical experience can teach you. That is kinda true. I'll give you catnap as well. Yay, I'll join! Excellent, let's work well together. Well, it'll be fine. Meow. Did you just say meow? Alright, takes care of all that. Now, what do we have to work with? Alright, go ahead and start developing, because we need to develop badly. Yeah, it took quite a bit from us. Alright, let's go with those and some of those. You're in, and we're getting attacked already. Okay, let's see who we're dealing with first. Level 20s, okay. Go ahead and do this and then hopefully call it a video. Alright, let's deal with you. It's been a while since I fought against just generics. Actually, it hasn't been that long at all. What am I saying? Cautious strike, okay. Could buff everyone. That is an option. But we don't really need to. 1, 2. And the cleanup. Got a prisoner we don't want, but we got some level ups. Good. Oh, they actually attack multiple times. I was not expecting that. In fact, I never knew they did that. Great. Alright, looks like we've got a lot of dialogue to deal with, but I need to call this a video, so let me be right back. I am the Depressed Eeyore, Sengoku Gensokyo, see you guys later.